Hi guys, it's Angie Bell's Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. All right, real quick before we get into the mess. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell twice, because I think you're going to like it here. Also, if you could join my other channel called My Fairy Treasures, there's a clickable link below. Because if anything happens to this channel, we can go right over to that channel. Let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Okay. This is about the Epstein. And I'm going to do something about Epstein every day. I'm not going to shut up about Epstein, okay? The Orange Menace can do whatever he wants to try to get us off the Epstein stuff and the stolen election, but it's not going to happen. What were the colored drawings with Epstein's little girls what were the colored drawings with Epstein giving little girls balloons and then there was another picture of him massaging him? What the hell was that? And I think that was in the birthday book is what they discovered that in. Then what is the effect of so many Epstein survivors speaking out all over social media? We may do 2 readings today, we may do 1, but let's find out real quick. We'll see how long this one takes me. Clear Spirit. What were the colored drawings with Epstein giving little girls balloons and receiving massages by them? Should I use What Lies Beneath? Of course it is. Clear Spirit. What is the effect of so many Epstein survivors speaking out all over social media? Should I use Mystical Red Rose Oracle? No. Spirit, should I use Mystic Black Rose? No. Spirit, should I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? No. Spirit, should I use True Crime? Clear. Spirit, should I use What Lies Beneath? Okay, so What Lies Beneath will be for both of those. Let me shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what were the colored drawings with Epstein giving little girls balloons and receiving massages from them? Those were creepy, and those were found, I believe, in the birthday book. Both those pictures. I saw the pictures on one of the independent medias. It was disgusting. What we got was trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. I'm getting 2 meanings. He treated those little girls like they were trash. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. But there were 2 messages. That's how dispendable he thinks little girls are. Like trash. Just throw them out, get the next one. Throw that trash out, get the next one. He treats little girls like trash. Disgusting. Fake friends. He does all this to act like a friend. He's a fake friend. You know? He's in those pictures, whoever drew those pictures are showing you that he lures them in, giving them balloons, giving them candy. Well, in this case, he would go to young girls who were desperate for money, like they weren't being taken care of by their families, and they were desperate for money. So the candy or the balloon was money. I'll give you $100 for a massage. I'll give you $300 for a massage. And these girls thought they were really doing a little massage, and it was about to be a whole raping happening. So that was him being a fake friend to little girls. There have been things recorded, and announcements and expressions are going to be revealed. Jesus. There are a lot of depressed women who got sexually assaulted by Epstein, Orange Menace, and the rest of these rich, powerful men, allegedly. And these women are a lot of them are very depressed still. Look at her face. She looks hopeless. Disgusting. Disgusting. These poor little girls were hoping for a love story. Not a love story with him, but whatever he promised them, they were thinking, this is going to make my life great. It's going to make my life into a love story. I'm going to have the money that I need for my family and for myself. Or some thought, oh, I'm going to finally get that dream of being a model. They were going to create their own love story for themselves. It ended up being a nightmare. He promised them a love story, a once upon a time, whatever he promised them. Again, promiscuous. And this is the picture of a young girl under 18 wearing a bra, pair of jeans. This is Epstein files. This is MAGA, who absolutely hates Epstein and anybody involved with Epstein. And a good percentage of MAGA who believes that the Orange Menace has something to do with it, allegedly. Those pictures represented betrayal, deceit, backstabbing, traitor, and can't be trusted. By doing this, he made a lot of women, at the time they were little girls, fall apart, falling into pieces. Look at that. That's the energy. His acts, his promiscuous acts on children, this is what happened to them. They fell apart, many of them. They fell into pieces. I hate nothing about you. People hate everything about him, especially the survivors. Again, we have Tantric SEX, Epstein files. And what's above it? Betrayal, deceit, traitor, can't be trusted. Why? Because he promised them a love story. Whatever they wanted to hear, whatever they wanted. And it ended up being a nightmare. Clear, Spirit, these two cards, are they about the Epstein victims? Yes. Clear, Spirit, are these two cards in this reading about Orange Menace's presidency? No. Okay. Clear, Spirit, is the trash card about how he treated little girls like trash and they were dispensable? Yes. Clear, Spirit, did he make a lot of these little girls, now women, fall apart, fall into pieces? He ruined their lives. Yes. Yeah, we don't need to read anything else. But yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was just disgusting representation. Here's a little balloon. Give me a massage for your balloon, little girl. And it was little girls. And this was in the birthday book. Absolutely disgusting. 1 second.
I see, that's fantastic.
Okay. All right. Next question is that we're going to do is, what is the effect of so many Epstein survivors speaking out all over social media? I see it everywhere. I'm always clicking on it on YouTube. I've heard so many stories now. It's horrific. And it's always the same thing. He's promising them something that they want, modeling, money, whatever they want. He's promising that. Lord knows they don't know how they're going to pay for that. Sometimes he came through, sometimes he didn't. And it's always a massage involved. And it's always Maxwell who grooms them. They had their little plan, and they stuck with that little plan. Okay, let me shuffle, and I'll be right back for the next one. Okay, so what's the effect of so many women? Make sure this is on. What is the effect of so many Epstein survivors speaking out on social media? What's going to be the effect of that? How effective is it? I think it's going to help get the Orange Menace's administration kicked to the curb. Bugaboo. I'll tell you what those women are doing. They're causing a lot of fear and worry to the Orange Menace's presidency and to all the other men who were involved with underage girls, who were molesting underage girls. Good, I'm glad you're shaking in your boots. Hope you go to prison. Promiscuous, and this is the girl wearing a bra with just her jeans on, and she looks like under 18. Epstein files, all Epstein victims, and all of Epstein, Orange Menace, and all the other men who molested underage girls, allegedly. Here's MAGA. More MAGA is going to hate the Orange Menace. And the more they're going to think he's involved as it keeps going. It's causing a lot more depression, though, for these women themselves because they're having to relive it. And it's depressing all of us listening to this because it's disgustingly horrible. But it's needed. We need to listen, and we need to make sure this never happens again. Here's the Orange Menace, which shows us he's well involved in the Epstein files. And what's above it? That little girl I told you, laying on the bed, wearing some jeans and a bra, under 18. People are going to know that the Orange Menace and all these men, betrayal, deceit, backstabbers, traitors, cannot be trusted. That's what's going to come from these women telling their stories. People, I hate nothing about you. People are going to hate him, the Orange Menace, and all the men who did this, even worse. It's growing with MAGA and everyone else. There is going to be some burning evidence that we're going to see from all of this. No, they've been telling us evidence. Burning evidence in thing of like evidence that's juicy, like informative. We've been hearing about more evidence. I've heard of more stories, like the girl who said, you don't understand how deep this goes. There are women who have husbands now because of Epstein, of the Epstein stuff. There are men who have wives because of Epstein. There are people that are in the news right now, mass news, who are getting paid millions of dollars, who got their job because of Epstein stuff. Hollywood, singers, other countries. It is so deep. It's so entangled. Amazing. This right here, now that the Epstein survivors are speaking out, people's lives are going to fall apart. Their lives have been falling apart. Now they're going to make other people's lives fall apart. All these men who molested underage girls, their lives are going to fall apart. This card says sexual protection. There's no protection about it. Epstein files. Clear. Spirit, are we going to see the names of these men who participated in molesting underage girls? Yes. Clear. Are their lives going to fall apart into pieces? Yes. Good. Is the Orange Menace and the other men who molested underage girls, do they have a lot of fear and worry? Yes. Now, I'm talking about Orange Menace before, because I've gotten that he is, that's not the real him. That's a body double. He is like in coma or something, being kept alive. But before this happened to him, he was worried. Clear, Spirit. As this keeps getting exposed, is this going to be one of the main reasons the Orange Menace's presidency is removed? Yes. Sorry about that, my nose. Ugh. Okay, that's it for this one. So the effect of this is that there's going to be, these names are going to be exposed. And there's going to be some men, their lives are going to fall apart, including the Orange Menace's life. It already has, but at least his reputation, okay? And there's a lot of men right now shaking in their boots. All right, you guys, that is it for this one. Did I do both of them? Yep, that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Comments or questions, leave below. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Join my other channel, My Fairy Treasures. Do something to make yourself happy today. Love, peace, and happiness. I'll see you in my last video. Bye, guys.